Oh, oh, oh! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Oh, baby! Oh, hey, groove with it, little Angel from Palm Bluff. Oh, listen to him, baby. Come on, you sit here. Come on, Palm Bluff. One of the triplets boys. Dub C in the building. Oh, oh, oh! I want you. I want you. I'm gonna let it groove for a minute. Oh, I like this cookie.
Yeah, it's dope. It's got a nice feel to it.
It do.
It's a lot different than what we're hearing now on the radio. For real.
Man, I like it.
I do too.
Mm.
Trying to spit game.
Anything to make you smile. Oh! Oh! That's a breakdown. Wait a minute, baby. Oh!
Oh! Do you like it?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh! Oh! Because we got to get this out on the first Friday, man.
Who is this?
This little Adrian from Palm Bluff.
Hey, little Adrian. I like that.
Little Adrian from Palm Bluff. Hey!
Who that on the track?
It's him. That's all him.
Did the beat and everything.
All him. Stand up, Palm Bluff.
Yeah, Adrian from Palm Bluff. Holla at your boy, man. I need to holler at you.
Oh!
I like your groove, fam.
That's it, baby. One of the triplets boys. One of them Tanisha's boy.
Yeah. Oh, Armstrong.
Yeah.
What up, Trips?
Oh. That's it there, baby. You got to drop the top on that. That's it, baby. Oh, I like that. I like that.
For sure.
Hey, man. Hey, man, I'm so excited, baby. This is your boy, Big Nate, the Real Underground radio station. Hey, it's Nate Logic, baby.
Nate Logic.
Hey, man, look, man, look.
I'm loving the energy, baby.
I told you, dog. I told you.
Yeah, you did.
It was going to be some energy.
Yeah.
Not Summit, but energy.
Right, not Summit. Energy, straight
No
up.
shout out to Summit right now.
No.
We all beefing with Summit. Everybody in the whole state. We're going to pull up on Summit.
Come on with it.
Hey, they owe us. They robbing us.
Really, they are, because they just switched over the bills with, like, no warning. Like,
Bruh.
I just saw Centerpoint, then it was Summit. Like, what?
Man, they hitting us like that.
If you ain't paying gas bills, you don't know what we talking about right now.
Right. Hey, Kookieman, they hitting us like y'all used to hit us back in the day.
There you go. All you bring up. Hey, is it okay we use language on here?
Man, you can say what you want to say on the Real
okay.
Underground, man.
I'm just making
This
sure.
is the Underground.
Sure. You know, I come from a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, situation.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there. You free here though.
The Underground, we free. Already.
We free.
Already.
You
Let's
say
go.
what you want to say.
For sure. We live right here?
We live right there. We live right here. Man, you live everywhere, bro.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, man, you all over the country, all over the world. They hear you, bro.
Already.
They know who we, hey, they know.
Oh, if we live like that, make sure y'all follow me at Original Cookie.
Get it in, baby.
Original Cookie. ORIGINAL KOOKIE. That's me, baby. Original Cookie.
Boy, you've been doing this for a while.
Forever. Ever.
Man, you've been in the game for so. Before I go any further,
Come on
man,
with it. Come on.
I want to do it right.
Yep.
Mr. Telly
Noel.
Noel.
That is me. Yeah. Telly Noel Senior now.
Oh, Telly Noel Senior, because Junior out here doing his
Junior
thing.
doing his thing. Junior doing this thing.
Shout out Junior
Yes,
Noel.
sir. Yes,
Junior Cookie.
Yes, sir.
Lil Cookie.
Lil Cookie. That's what they call himself.
That's what he call himself.
For real.
That's a big name to live up to.
His IG is Lil Cookie. It's crazy.
That's a blessing, though.
It is. It is.
That tells you that you've done something right.
It's real spit. It makes me proud that he even embraces it the way he does.
There's some boys who wouldn't dare call themselves.
Oh my God.
Little after their daddy.
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't know if you're getting this into the questions or not, but my name, Kookieman, was actually designed to be a diss. Real spit.
What? Whoa.
Real spit.
Whoa. So the name Kookieman?
Yup.
Somebody was shooting was busting at you.
Yeah, busting at me. They busting at me. Oh, so the story is like this. From like 1994, I was in high school, McClellan High School.
What year? So
I graduated from McClellan in 1994.
Okay, so McClellan 94.
Yeah, so I go from McClellan to UCA.
UCA, okay.
Now,
UCA
during
band.
that summer, I picked up a job because I needed a job to go to college. You know what I'm saying? And back then, shout out to everybody from 1994 that remember minimum wage, $4.25.
Oh, I remember.
$4.25.
$4.20.
$4.25.
Yeah.
Minimum wage.
Jesus Christ.
I picked up a job at the original cookie company in Park Plaza Mall, upstairs. Period. It's like that, for real.
So that's where the name Kookieman come from?
So during that time, there was a commercial on television for Snackwell cookies. And there was a guy on there they called Kookieman. And all the people in the town would see the Kookieman for Snackwell cookies, and they would say, Kookieman, come over here or whatever. So I was called Kookieman and Cookie Monster. So when women come through the mall, and there's a 6'4" black guy standing behind the counter with an apron on making cookies, they were like, Kookieman, dissing, but at the same time being funny. Cookie Monster, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. So I'm thinking when you said a diss, I'm thinking like somebody was like, had a whole song and dissing.
Oh, no, not a song.
Drop
not a song.
Ether
not
or
a,
something.
No, it wasn't Ether. I would have came back with it. I would have back. But no, they came with it, and, I was like, I just took it with stride, but, it was like Kookieman. It was like, it wasn't like something they was complimenting me on. Put it like that.
Okay. So they was trying to belittle you.
Yeah, belittle, but at the same time I'm working, so it wasn't no big. And I ain't take it to the chin. It was cool.
Right.
But so you fast forward now. I'm working at the cookie store every weekend. Now, I'm going to college UCA. I'm at the cookie store on the weekends.
Right.
Usually Friday night, Saturday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday, because Conway wasn't but a 30-minute drive.
Right.
So, I leave for the mall, close at 6. I get on back down.
Right.
So you fast forward, and now it's time to pledge the greatest frat in the world. Cap Alpha Psi. Yo, baby. Shout out to the noobs. I got love for you, too. The Q's is in the house. We see you, baby.
Somebody's mic off? I just want to make sure I turn your mic off. That's all. I don't want you to...
Greatest frat, baby. We so nice, we named us twice. K, Psi, Phi, New Pi.
Oh, man, get out of here with that, man.
You know what I'm saying? You see it.
Get out of here.
Pretty on my left, pretty on my right. But anyway, so it's time to get down with the get down, and the brother needs some serious coin. Because at the end of the day, I think the pledge fees back then was like $1,000. And I ain't gonna lie, for a broke college student, might as well have been $1 million. You feel me?
Yeah. For a broke college student,
making $4.25, working 20 hours a week, maybe 15 hours a week, plus gas expenses, et cetera, man. I remember them checks was like $70. You know what I'm saying? How a brother supposed to make it off that? And much less come up with a stack, because moms and them. I'm from the S-Dub. Man, I'm right from down the way. Valley Drive. Shout out Southwest.
So you from this area?
Bro, yeah.
This your whole neighborhood? You probably still got family.
We on Chico right here. My mom and I'm still over there every day. McClellan, baby. I'm here.
So you straight.
Come on now.
Oh, man. I don't know why I be thinking y'all. You know how some of y'all little, where I'm from the block.
Yeah.
We think all y'all Little Rock folks who got somewhere like stay deep off in West Little Rock.
Bro, let me tell you something. I ain't ever left the, where I'm at. Still, right now, like that. Like,
wow.
I'm real.
Hey, man.
And I don't fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real. That's
don't
real.
let the clothes fool you. Don't let it fool you.
Don't let it fool you.
Don't let
huh?
it fool you, man.
Ooh, I ain't
I
mad
come
at
up in
you.
the '90s, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm at UCA, and I need the bread. So shoot. Now I'm gonna shout out Antonio Gavan because Antonio Gavan, his name is Snoop. He was the guy. Cause okay, so my deal was in order to get to the money, I knew I wasn't gonna make it at 425 at the cookie store.
So you knew you had to get out there and get it.
I had to get out there and get it.
And
so
that is what prompted.
So the way I got out there and got it is I threw a party.
So let me ask you a question.
Come on with it.
Your first party.
Come on.
Set
the tone?
No, not set the tone. Your first party.
Yep.
Was it just I want to start promoting?
No.
Or I need to come up with an extra lick to.
I need a lick.
I need a lick.
I need a lick.
And then
I need a lick.
That's what it was to
I need
pledge.
a serious lick. I need to get $1,000 and I need to get it fast.
So you needed that $1,000 to pledge.
That's it. I had a scholarship UCA. You know what I'm saying?
You had a scholarship for UCA.
I was straight like that.
You was straight with school.
Yep.
You was working.
I was working, but making coin, like literally brown boy coin.
Just enough to get to and from and have a little lunch money here and
there. That's
it.
Oh, shout out to the meal plan folks. You know what I'm saying? I was in the caf every day.
Okay.
3 times.
So, and before we go any further, before we jump off and tell y'all the rest of this story, I need y'all to share this. So I need all my people. If you want to share it, I sent you the link. You can share it with your people. Had them to tap in. I need all my people to share this link right now. We finding out where the first Kookieman party was at.
Already.
The first Kookieman party, what kicked it off?
I'm going to tell you, man. The reason was for...
You need to turn your phone down.
Oh, my man. That's right. You hearing me. My bad. Let me turn it down. All right. Oh, we on 2 screens. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Right here.
Okay. Our technical people be technical.
Technical. So, your boy needed to get that bread, and the only way I was going to get it was either do what the boys in the hood do or do what I figure I could do.
So 94, 95, boy, you taking some real chances.
You feel me? If you jump in the game,
hey, because you
had
the homeboys who's doing it.
Right. Oh yeah.
Where you from?
Come on now.
So you knew you had.
But I ain't. But I ain't built up for that.
No,
really,
me neither.
You know what I mean? Because I ain't built up for that.
I couldn't do
and
the
I know
mold
that.
and all that stuff in the jail.
Right.
No,
right. I ain't taking penitentiary chances.
No. Not for no 2,
Not my freedom.
Not for 1,000.
Not for a stack.
No, I need about 20 mil to take a chance.
There you go.
That's federal time. I think I can fight somebody. We ain't gonna go.
You can call me Bumpy Johnson for that kind of
money.
Right.
Yeah, we can make some stuff happen for 20 mil.
So your boy had to do the thing. I hustled up a little money. You know what I mean? To be able to throw the party. I'm going to tell you who I called first. He's still out here to this day. Shout out to my boy, DJ Dagan Boom. DJ Dagan Boom. I had a meeting at my house, at my mama's house. Me, Dagan Boom, trying to strategize on what to do for my first party. Straight up.
So was it in Conway or here?
No, sir.
It was in Little Rock.
My first party ever was June 19th, 1996 at the Adult Leisure Center on 12th Street, right here in Little Rock. 12th and University. Now, the building has changed since then. You know what Pinnock Boys Club is? Pinnock Boys Club is on 12th Street. Right across the street, there was a place called the Adult Leisure Center. They rebuilt it because it burned down a few years later. They rebuilt it. It's a city-owned building. And my homegirl...
12th and University.
12th. All right, so University, 12th Street. You know, come on, you know where Brandon House Furniture was, right?
Right.
That's where, I think it's a restaurant there now, Dairy Queen or something.
Yeah.
All right, come back on this side of the street where the gas station is. Now go down 12th Street, going towards your Frat Jimmy spot.
Right.
But before you get there, there's a street. There's a Pinnock Boys Club right there on the corner.
Oh, yeah. I know exactly where you're at.
Pinnock Boys Club. And across the street from that was the Adult Leisure Center.
It's not there no more.
It's not there anymore. Now, it's there now, but it's not the same building.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So it's there now, but it's not the same building. So I had a homegirl that I went to high school with who was actually working there as an event coordinator, event planner. Her name is... I ain't gonna say her name. But she hooked me up for $500. She say, I can give you the place. You can do whatever you want to do, but you got to be gone by 1 o'clock. Say less.
Okay. So before we go any further,
go ahead. You got a question? Go ahead.
Was there anyone doing this before you?
Yeah. There was a guy named Detra Jackson from Pine Bluff, DJ Productions. Detra Jackson. He was a frat brother. He pledged at Iota Gamma, my chapter at UCA. He was like 4 or 5 years my senior. And matter of fact, he pledged in 92. So he, shout out to DJ. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you a picture, DJ. We was at homecoming kicking it together.
He's still out here doing his thing?
He in Cali now, bro.
He
in Cali now. But DJ was a rapper. He just threw parties to fund his rap album career.
So was he okay? So was he doing them for college?
He did every college
party.
Hey, look, girl, DJ laid the blueprint out for me. He did parties in Conway. He did parties in Pine Bluff. He did a few parties in Little Rock. But in the 90s, it was crazy, right? You go to a party, you suspect to get shot because it's bullets flying in the parking lot every weekend. Because, everybody was on their banging and this, that, and the third.
I'm trying to remember, was it like that bad in Pine Bluff?
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It was. Because they hated me when I went to the Bluff. Now, I ain't got there yet, but my first joint, so I said, I know DJ doing his thing. And I went to his stuff, and it was nice. But I want to do something different. Because as a person that went to the parties, I knew
what he was lacking,
what he was missing. So I'm gonna try to fill in the gap. But I need a one-hitter quitter.
You only doing this one time?
I'm doing it one time. To make the little bread to get to where I need to get, and then I'm out. Okay. So me and Dagan Boone, we sit down. We write a commercial for Power 92. He tell me what the price was.
He was working for 92 then.
No, he wasn't working. He was just DJing, but he was plugged.
He always.
This is the time when Dagan Boone was with No Limit. No, he wasn't with No Limit. He was with Death Row, or he was promoting Tupac heavy. He was promoting Pac, and he was promoting No Limit. He was out in the streets. You know what I mean? This was before 501 Records was ready to swing all that. Shout out to Swin Town. He was doing all that. So Dagan was the man. He was the only cat that was out here turntabling and mixing and that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and plus he was older than me, and I figured he knew what was up. So when he sat with me, he was like, "You need to do this, Cookie." Telly at the time, because let's be for real, my first party, it was called Mr. Telly Productions.
Mr. Telly Productions.
That's what it was.
That was the first party.
First party. Matter of fact, first and second. I'll get to it.
Okay.
First party, Mr. Telly Productions, Adult Leisure Center, June 19th, 1996, at the Adult Leisure Center. I got with my boy. Now, at the time, I was working. It's June, right? So it's summertime. So I'm working at the cookie store, part-time. And then I'm working at Pleasant Valley Country Club as a bus boy.
I know you hated it.
Boy. Bro, I done had so many jobs in my life, man. I knew I wasn't going to work forever. You feel me? Because I was trying to set myself up.
Right.
I was making the money at Pleasant Valley Country Club, and I was trying to do the party there because that would have been a nice venue. You feel me? But, the pale faces wasn't having it.
No, they not having it.
I'm sorry. The general market folks wasn't having it. So, you know. But when my homegirl from high school gave me the plug on the spot, we put it all together. I must have hustled out flyers. It was called College. I still got the flyer at the house, man. It's like my first party. College Cool Out. The College Cool Out.
During the summer.
June 1996. College Cool Out at the Adult Leisure Center. $5. You know what I'm saying? But I had the plug. I brought the country club up because we was able to buy some drink and have drink at the party.
Oh. That's what he was missing.
He was missing drink. And I had a strict rule. No sagging, no ball caps, no tennis shoes.
None of that.
No jeans. Strictly for the ladies.
That was your blueprint all the way through.
And I kept it the same.
Bro, that's still your blue.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You had to come dressed. So I only had maybe 250 people show up. Something like that.
Bro,
Like
you
it
hit
was.
a leg.
Oh, I did. Bro, first party.
Let me do the math.
Yeah,
255.
I'm gonna tell you right now, $800.
Oh,
After I paid everybody, I made $800.
you hit a leg.
Bro,
So,
now I hustled for 3 weeks.
straight.
My hand, your hand. I used to walk around with a backpack, flyers.
Full of flyers.
Flyers. And back then, flyers were just paper.
Right.
It wasn't this colored, slick, glossy, you know what I mean? This literal paper that I did on my computer at home, a little Packard Bell joint. It was straight page maker or whatever that program was called. Print Master, some crazy stuff.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Mr. Telly Productions, College Cool Out. I made little VIP tickets.
So VIP get like an extra drink?
No, that's just get them in there free. See, what I did was if I see a group of chicks, I'm going to give the pretty chick or the not so pretty chick a ticket to get in free. But you got to bring 3 or 4 with you. So I done gave away $5 to make 20 or 15. You see what I'm saying?
So you understood marketing from the jump.
Let's be clear, man. I've been busy. I was freshman class president at UCA. I was sophomore class president. By the time I got to this point, I was already in the know. You know what I'm saying? I understood the hustle.
You understood and here's what I want to make sure that we speak on. You understood how to market.
Oh, yeah.
You understood how to find something that others weren't offering.
Absolutely.
And you understood how to capitalize off of that.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely. So I didn't do a radio
19 years old.
Yeah. Well, 96, I don't know how old I was.
You graduated in 94, so you was about 21, 22.
Right. 21. Yeah. Because I remember my 22nd birthday and 23rd birthday was at some other place. But yeah.
Yeah, about 21. About 20, 21. Up in
20, 21, yeah.
Because you graduated in 94.
I graduated at 18, right? So 19, 20. So I was 20.
Yeah.
I was 20. Dang. I was young. I was young.
Out here getting out straight out the mud.
800, bro.
How was the party?
Oh, it was jumping.
No fights?
No fights. Because now here's the crazy part. The only complaint I had, too many women.
Not enough dudes.
Not enough dudes. And I'm not even a capper at this point.
You're not even.
I'm not a noob. I'm just a guy from Little Rock throwing a party at this nice place. $5. Now, of course, the price, it fluctuated depending upon the bounce meter. But
you've been doing that
we never went over 10, and we kept it player. My folks from the from the country club, shout out to Dre, Abernathy, Greg James. They were there with me. Booty Blue, Rodney Thomas. I mean, he a police officer. I shouldn't say that. But anyway, point is, my guys was there,
right,
holding me down. I had security there. I paid police. I paid the DJ, Dagan Boom, mixed it up, did his thing, and it was butter. When it was all said and done, I say 800. That's with the drinks and the, cause we ain't had no liquor like at the time, but
you making it work.
Come on now, we did what we did.
That was your first party,
bro.
250 people,
man. About 250 and killed it.
So after that first party,
I got energized.
You seen something?
I saw it. I was like, let me just try it.
One more time.
I go back to try to get the spot. Can't get it no more.
What happened?
It was a one-hitter quitter because she wasn't supposed to let me do it in the first place.
Somebody seen you hit a lick.
Come on, man. Now, I peeled all 500. You feel me? I peeled all.
Under the table.
Come on now.
Oh.
We do what we do.
I wonder if she can still get that deal.
No, it's gone now. She ain't been there in years. She don't even live here no more. But I took care of her because I always remember that too. You know what I mean? You want to take care of folks.
You got to take care of people who take care of you.
If you don't, they see you coming, they want to run the other way.
Yeah. Hey man, it's the Real Underground Radio Station, boy. And it's your boy Big Nate. This Nate Logic, baby. I got my dog, my boy, my homeboy Kookieman. What is it? Kookieman.com.
Baby.
Kookieman. Telly. Mr. Telly. Hey, man, all that and some. Make sure y'all tap in with us. Share this right now, man.
Shout out to Nisha Armstrong.
Hey, yeah, man. I want you. Hey, shout out to Adrian, man. That's a dope song, man. Hey, we got to get in touch with you to hear some more of that, man. I know you got some more heat. So, Kookieman, after that, you threw your second party.
So the second party, was August 3rd, 1996. Man, I remember these dates like they were yesterday, bro, because it's what shaped everything. You feel me? August 3rd, 1996.
2 months later.
I'm sorry, the first one was July 19, 1996.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I said June. I started playing it in June.
Okay.
I started playing it in June. July. So, August 3rd, 96, Conway Skating Rink. I called a guy up. His name was Larry. R.I.P. Larry. I don't want to say his last name, but well, forget it. Larry Billings. Larry answered the phone. Conway Roller Rink. I said, hey, my name's Telly. Blah blah blah. Did a successful event in Little Rock. Want to try and do something at the skating rink. You know, blah 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 blah. He was like, look, if we're gonna do something here, it's real simple. We do everything. We keep all the money straight. It's a 50-50 deal. I'm like, I ain't got nothing else though, Nate. And I'm thinking, okay, if I give him 50%, I said, are you paying 50% of the expenses? He's like, sure. I said, now listen, there's radio, there's DJ, there's security. You know what I mean? I put all the flyers, all that. Like,
you doing all the footwork.
All the costs.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Even my door girl, who happened to be my cousin at the time, he's like, bet. We put it together. I put College to Cool Out, number 2. Now, I'm greedy, right? Because I made the 800. I could have hustled up on the other 2 to get the pledge fees done. But no, I'm a shark out here. So
I need that.
I need that.
I got to get that.
Man, we did that joint. I put it on the radio. Dag and Boom put the thing together, and we were on the air, and it's Mr. Telly Productions once again.
Who did the commercial?
Dag and Boom. I wasn't talking on the radio.
Shout out Boom.
Shout out Boom for real, man. For
a
real,
legend.
We go way
a
back.
Real legend in the game
already. And it jumped off. Now, I'm gonna say this. And then do one more, and I ain't gonna tell you about no money no more. But this one opened my eyes. I doubled it. I said, what?
So 500 people.
Doubled the money. I don't even know how many people it was jumping. I couldn't figure out. It might have been 500 people. You know what I'm saying? But I did the legwork, bro.
You put in the grind.
Matter of fact, I went to DJ's parties because he had a slamming party at what was the Planet Earth. It's a Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree now.
He had a slamming party there. And I think it was the year T.I. came or something. It was something big. He had a car show, had a big party. I went to him. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to do this. My party's here, da-da-da. He's like, do what you do. So I got out there and hustled. I had flyers everywhere.
I want to spend some time on this.
Yeah, but come on with it.
Because what happens is that sometimes people think that it just fell in your lap.
Hell no. I work for this, bro. For real. Like, you don't understand. If anybody that remember me from 96 to 2000, if they saw me, I got flyers on deck in my hand. Stacks. And anybody that was cool with me, flyers on deck. I'm talking about paper flyers. Bro. And then not every party was jumping. Let's be clear.
But for the most part.
Oh, yeah, for the most part.
You was grinding.
Oh, yeah, all day.
You wasn't out here just letting it fall. You didn't feel entitled.
Hell no.
You knew that every person.
I talked to every single person that walked through the door. I spoke to every single person as they were leaving. I shook their hands. I thanked them for coming. Because they could have been anywhere else. But let's be clear. $10, $5 is money.
Right. Especially then.
Yeah, this before cell phones was really jumping. So if they came to Conway at 11 o'clock at night to party with me, they taking a chance. Because I don't know if it's going to jump or not.
Or if you're going to go to jail.
Oh, right. Let's be clear. They ain't calling nobody here and say, anybody there yet? No, they come.
What it look like?
Yo. And then when they get there, you know what they do? They wait in the parking lot until everybody show up. So by 11:30, It's a groundswell. That's when I knew it was gonna be a good night. So shoot, we did the joint, made the bread, and I was like, at the end of the night, I told dude, I said, let's do another one in 2 weeks. He said, bet. Cause he made money, I made money. Now this was the defining moment. Cause I thought that was a fluke too. Cause it's summertime, bro. DJ had a party in Little Rock. I had a party in Conway. That's all I knew. The third one was 2 weeks later, August 17th, changed my life. Because that was the night before I started pledging capital.
So after the 17th, you had to...
After 17th, it was a wrap.
It was over with.
Now, I'm going to tell this story because it's true. Not to offend anybody. All right? I'm going to tell this story because it's true. Nate, August 17th, I'm having a party. It happened to be the back-to-school party. I didn't know that it was the back-to-school party. It just happened to be. My quote-unquote mentor in the game, the senior in the game, having a party the same night.
Uh-oh.
In Conway.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, oh, shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right.
You finna get your ass whooped.
Oh, man. I'm thinking it's a rap, bro.
Oh, you finna get your ass whooped.
Oh, man. So, and you know, the whole reason why I'm doing this so I can save the money to pledge.
So was there any, what was such the big inspiration to pledge? Because it wasn't for, I want some money because I need this bread. It was, I want to pledge.
That's it.
What was the big inspiration to pledge?
I was at UCA, man, and the brothers was just suave as shit. Like, shit.
But the BD brothers was...
Oh, man. Beta Delta, shout out to Beta Delta. Mike and all y'all guys down there that was there when we was there.
Especially around that time.
Sure.
My boy Ted.
Ted, all of
them. Maybe not Ted, but Pola. Shout out Ted.
Derek Lewis,
all of them. D-Flow.
Matter of fact, me and Derek was on SGA together. So, no, I was cool with them. Matter of fact, I was cool with the Alphas. So matter of fact, real spit, I went to an Alpha interest meeting.
You ain't never supposed to tell nobody that.
I don't give a shit. They asked me to come, I went. I just went.
So the Alpha, you almost pledged the Alpha.
I wasn't going to pledge.
Why not?
Because I didn't want to.
You could have been an Alpha. You got the thing in your head. The slick. That make you look real smart and shit.
No, that wasn't for me. I went because...
Wouldn't have been right. Kookieman, the Alpha.
Yeah,
you couldn't have been Kookieman. Then you would have had to been...
Alpha Man.
Banana Man or something.
Corny Man.
Corny Man.
I just went. I was.
Now the Alpha's gonna be waiting on you outside.
Oh yeah, they know it. I ain't tripping. Like I went because shoot, I was a freshman. I ain't know. They asked me to come up. They asked me to come upstairs to the frat room. I thought they was in there kicking. The next thing I know, bruh, when I'm talking about, I walked in the room with a t-shirt on. Everybody there with ties, and I'm like,
the hell is
what's going on? I thought I walked into some real life, ritual stuff. And I sat there and it was like, tell us about you. I was like, my name's Taylor. So I left. It was all good. Like it wasn't no diss song, but I actually walked in the room like I had never seen another frat room before in my life. But I wanted to play as Snoop because shoot, they was a suave.
That's who you felt with.
Yeah, that's who I vibe with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real. I understand.
That was the deal. So that was the motivation. So imagine my surprise when this guy is saying, I'm throwing a party this night, you throwing a party this night, and he did the fool with me, bro. He had a commercial on Power 92 the entire week with the Hit 'Em Up beat by Tupac.
Damn.
The line went, I'm laughing at this, he said, I'm Victor Newman, laughing at this buster trying to do what I'm doing. DJ PRDOCTION, Ground Zero Saturday night, baby, it's on again. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party in Conway. Is it at the skating rink? No, it's at the Ground Zero.
You remember this?
Bruh, it scarred the shit out of me. Because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to rebound from this. This dude just threw me under the bus. And he the man. I'm just telling. But Snoop came to me and was like, his commercials on 2 weeks. He was on 2 weeks because he knew I had a flyer out. So Snoop was
wasn't putting the groundwork in.
He didn't have to. He was a made man. He was out there. He was doing his thing. He was popular. Everybody knew him. He was a brother. He was a Kappa. Noop. He was out there.
So
So when I'm doing my deal and I'm passing out flyers at the mall, Snoop, Antonio Devan, I told you shout out. He was like, man, I don't like Mr. Telly, but why don't you call yourself Kookieman? I said, cuz that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Kookieman is stupid.
But here's what kind of just piqued my interest.
Go ahead.
He's out there.
Yup.
He the big dog.
He the big dog for real.
Everybody know him over the radio.
Mm-hmm. And he was kicking. He was doing it.
Didn't have to get out there on the grind though.
Man, dude had a Suburban one time with the party flyer information in the windows of the Suburban. They just drove around town. Three Suburbans.
Oh,
I'm telling
you,
he was big, man.
But he still didn't have to get out there and get in nobody's
face. He didn't
face.
get into people's faces like that because he was, he was a rapper. He was a hip hop artist. Like he was a producer. He was a rap. Like he spent time up in here. This used to be Doghouse Studios. When I learned that, that's when I came in. I learned where he did his commercial at. Right here in this building.
History. It's history.
When he did his commercial in this building, I found out. And so I came up here with my cousin, now my business partner, Myron Jackson. It's pretty mine.
That you notice my dog, right?
My cousin.
That's my boy.
We sitting in this studio.
In his room.
Room across the hall. With Reggie. Shout out to Reggie McClellan, who passed away a few years ago. We sat and Myron produced a track to clap back at him. Now, Myron is a noob.
Yeah.
But I'm his cousin. So I'm his family. So he's standing up for me.
He got to. Had Myron had pledged already?
Myron had pledged in 94, so he was already in.
So he knew what it was.
He knew what it was. He was like, and for the record, this is not a party of DJ. I said, dude, you said his name in the song in the commercial. He's like, yeah, I know. I said, bro, you're gonna get me murdered.
Oh.
He's like, you be straight.
So him and Myron had already kind of, Myron and DJ kind of already.
Myron from the east side. He wasn't tripping.
I'm going to say this about Myron. Shout out St. Mark's Community Study.
Yes, sir. Yeah, for sure.
Myron, y'all might think Myron might just look like a smart guy.
That's my cousin. That's
Myron about their life.
Come on now.
He didn't told me.
Come on now. He ain't always been.
Hey.
Neither nobody. Nobody is what they are.
I want to say Myron from Hager Hill.
No, Myron from East End.
Oh.
He from East End.
Straight East Side.
Yeah, straight East Side.
About that action.
Come on now. Now, I ain't trying to put my boy out there.
Yeah, that's
just saying. That's that. Well, everybody come from humble beginnings. How about that?
Here's what I will say.
Yeah.
All of us come from humble beginnings.
Yep.
But that also speaks to the grace.
For sure.
Because what we could be.
Oh, for sure.
Don't get me started now.
Hey! Yeah. For sure. Like, let's be clear.
We could be.
Exactly.
Because we know somebody that is there. That been there.
Right.
And we was just lucky.
And having a whole nother story right now.
Look here.
Whole nother story.
So when he finally cut the track.
Oh, man. I was sick.
You like, had you started pledging yet?
No. This is before the party.
So hold on.
This is the week before the party.
Had the smoker and
all that hadn't happened yet.
Has it
I ain't pre-pledged or nothing. None of that. I ain't did nothing. And I'm like, Cuzzo, you finna get me killed. Like, for real. Like, I already know what it is.
He was setting you up.
Man, he set me up so tough. Oh, my God.
He knew what he was doing.
I guess so, because it happened. So, that night, that day, you know how you get that feeling in your stomach where you just feeling like, oh, my God.
This ain't right.
I heard it on the radio. I heard his spot. Power 92. They was real hoes for this shit. They would play his shit, then play my shit.
Oh.
So you hear his stuff at Ground Zero, then you hear my stuff at the skating rink.
Wasn't nobody but that goddamn.
Oh my God! No, it was the radio. It wasn't nobody in particular. I ain't gonna do that. It was the traffic director, I guess.
We know who that was,
right? So we put it out. Don't do that. No, it wasn't him. It didn't have nothing to do with it. It was really just how to spot, because we only ran spots during the nighttime show.
Right.
Because that's when folks our age would listen to the radio.
Who was that then?
It was Marky Mark.
Yep.
It's Marky Mark.
Because not too long after that, y'all started.
No, it was Marky Mark. It was no name, then Marky Mark. Then then us. You're right. Mm-hmm. So Marky Mark was on the air, and and he was like, You know, and I called myself Kookieman on the air, on the spot. I didn't do any talking on the commercials. I was too afraid. I didn't even hype the parties up back then.
It was all mine.
Yeah, it was all mine. And Big and Boone. And, you know, I'm the guy in the party. I'm throwing the party. I'm in a suit. I'm in a full suit, bro. Like, I'm walking around hosting. Like, no
you microphone.
On the mic then. None of that.
No, that wasn't the thing then.
No, none of that. No, I ain't talking. They and the DJ, you talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Lil Lowe's Love. Shout out to Carlos Wallace. Lowe's Love. Y'all talk. Like, I don't do that. Like, I'm throwing the party. I'm shaking hands, kissing babies. I'm in that thing like, you know, like Barack Obama. So I do my thing. And, bro, that night, that Saturday, I hit the campus. I'm passing out flyers. I see some brothers, some Kappas, and they like, so you really just gonna dish our boy on the radio like that?
Oh. You might well went back to the alpha smoker.
That's right. I was like, man, that wasn't me. I'm like, that wasn't me. That was my cousin. That was my Rello. Yeah.
See what had happened.
Yeah. And so, hey, but man, when I tell you by 11:30, it looked like Oak Street was having a parade.
Ooh.
When I tell you that it might have been 900 people up in the skating rink that night.
Mm.
And when I tell you at about 1 o'clock, I look at the door and I see a figure coming through the door, and my stomach dropped because it was him. I was like, what was that sound you made? Dun, dun, dun. I was scared shitless, bro. And then one of the brothers, shout out Bo, Franklin Green, he whispered in my ear, be at the house tomorrow night. I'm like, where? Figure it out.
Damn.
And this is Saturday night. This is before school starts. School starts Monday. That Sunday night, I'm in the cut.
Didn't know nothing about it,
man. But I made that bread though. hey. And that money that night, it was so much. You know how you ever seen Brewster's Millions?
Uh-huh.
You know when he first got that money, how he laid out on the bed and laid on it?
Right.
That was me.
Damn.
I brought my ass back home to Little Rock. I laid that, 5s, 1s, 10s, 20s, whatever it was. I laid it all out. Just laid on it. Looked up, said a little prayer, and I said to myself, I'm going the distance with this.
I'm never doing nothing else.
$4.25 an hour at the cookie store. I'm busting tables for the other people at the country club.
At the country club.
I'm also working at Montgomery Ward's. I'm also working for Coca-Cola. Like, I'm doing jobs all over the place. No.
None of that.
I kept the cookie job because it was part of the cachet. It kept me in the mall. And, if you worked in the mall back in the cut, we had a barter system.
Right.
Man, 4-5 cookies would give me a CD at Blockbuster Music all day.
Yeah.
4-5 cookies get me in the movie theater. I go across the hallway to the Buckle, get me a pair of jeans, a nice little fit together. Or I go to, remember JW, Gene West, all that, bro. We had a barter system.
It was different then.
Come on, man. Everybody loving each other, man. I don't advocate for people stealing property or stealing.
Right. But y'all just had a barter system.
Yeah, we had a barter system. So,
y'all made it work.
What, my cookies?
And they was going to throw them away.
They was going to throw them away at the end of the night.
You might as well.
Yeah, I might as well.
And they could count on you. You going to be at work. If they didn't sell the cookies,
right.
I might as well use to my benefit.
Right.
You can only pay me $4.25.
$4.25, bro.
Jesus, I can trade a cookie for a CD or 3.
Or 3.
What's wrong with that?
Hey, man, I had Outcast ATLiens the first day. You feel me?
Man.
Elevators, man. Shout out to Blockbuster Music. They ain't know them.
Hey. They should have done when we thought about it.
My boy Vault, you was in there, baby.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Come on, man.
So, when you got to that point,
yep,
what was it that made you say, I'm not stopping?
That night.
And that money, right?
That night, that money, and that opportunity to be honest with you, man, again, you take a kid at 20, 21, whatever I was.
You was about 21.
Yeah. You take a kid at that age and you put that kind of money in his face, and it's legal.
Straight.
And you ain't hurt nobody.
Right.
And what's the goal in life? You go to college to make money.
Right.
I'm making money.
Would you?
I'm making money straight, legally, and security guards getting paid.
Yeah.
My relatives getting paid. The DJs getting paid.
Everybody
my
getting
promo team getting paid. I'm taking care of everybody.
You the man.
Everybody eating. So ain't nobody mad.
Oh boy.
So bro.
We ain't stopping this.
Now look, bro. I'm online the next day, pledging.
Locked in. How many of y'all was on your line?
Oh my God. We wind up ending up with 13, but I'm number 12. 12 club. Shout out to 12 club, but it starts off with a whole lot of guys.
Right.
A lot of fallen soldiers.
I don't know how they let quit pledge in Kappa. They don't know. They just for real.
Oh damn.
But anyway,
I really need you to understand. This is not a game.
Right. This is back, for all jokes aside, this is back in the gap.
Yeah. In 14 weeks. Yeah. I didn't cross to November. Yeah, I started in August. I ain't crossed to November. November
14 weeks.
November.
I'm gonna call the police on them,
man. Man.
Is it time out?
And let's be clear. I was Kookieman.
And were you throwing parties while you was online?
Absolutely.
How? Oh, they was getting in on all your parties for you. They ain't care.
No.
Oh, you was giving them money.
I was getting the money. No. I changed it from Mr. Telly and Kookieman Productions. Same flyer. You just say 2 Hype Productions at the top.
So they didn't know it was you.
They knew it was me. I made the flyers yellow. I did all kind of corny stuff, but they knew it was me. Now, I'm not visible at the party. I'm behind the skates. Because I ain't finna be out,
Because they in there kicking it too.
Man. And one night they called me. They did. And
I was like, you had to do what you had to do.
Hey, I'm going to take these licks.
I got to get this money.
Cap outside, not a Hazen fraternity.
So let me ask you a question.
Come on with it, baby.
Let me ask you this. Lil Cookie comes in and says, hey, man, I think I want to start throwing parties.
Shit, I'm about that life.
Has he already started?
I've encouraged him a couple of times. Matter of fact, I'm going to be honest with you. Pandemic was hitting, right?
Mm-hmm.
2021, he was graduating from high school at Central.
So he out of high school now?
Yeah, he at Tennessee State now. He at Tennessee State. He
when he gonna play? He finna be the Bros
right now. Bros. If I got it my way, he already in. But he got to pay his dues. He got to pay his dues.
Yeah, he got to see it through.
No, but we did a prom in 2021 for all the high schools. It was little Cookie Productions.
Wow. So is he liking it? Is he liking it over there at Tennessee State?
He love it.
That's what's up, man.
And my middle boy, he's over at Parkview. He's a senior this year too.
So what he gonna do? I'm school wise, of course.
Tuskegee is what we're looking at right
Tuskegee?
now. Yeah.
That's a blessing, man.
Oh, yeah, man.
One thing I like to say is that the fruit speaks.
Absolutely.
The fruit of your labor speaks.
Absolutely.
And that's the fruit. Let me ask you, back to
come on with it.
To the whole promoting thing.
Yeah.
What was your scariest night, though? The night where you was just like, oh, my God, I can't believe this happened.
Okay. That's a good question, bro. And I'm going to tell you, it's only one night that I feared. And so you fast forward a couple of years. I'm throwing parties every week. I'm in Conway. I'm in Pine Bluff. Right. I'm in Fayetteville, Monticello. Everywhere there's a college campus, I'm doing events. And I'm on a weekly rotation with it. But then I was doing something every Thursday night here in Little Rock at Hadley's 2.
Well, I remember.
Hadley's 2, 2nd and Main. It's a bike shop now.
Right
there on Main Street, 2nd and Main, that building right there, they had a club, Hadley's 2. I'm doing college night every Thursday night.
I remember. Bro, I remember the night. I think I know what you're talking about.
I'm bringing in kids from Pine Bluff. I'm bringing in kids from Conway, from ULR, and Arkadelphia, because I had a Kookieman party bus. A charter bus that would pick them up at different schools and bring them to the party. You ride a charter bus, you get in free. But this particular night,
this is the scariest night that you... And before you go too far, this is your boy Big Nate with the Real Underground Radio Station. This is Nate Logic, baby. I got my boy Kookieman. Hey, Telly, Noel, Mr. Telly. Yep. Mr. Telly's. You finna tell us the scariest night
Yeah, man.
Throwing a party. So what happened?
So
I remember the charter bus though.
So yeah, the bus is coming in. We got, I mean, it's a line out the street, party jumping. It's December, so it's school is out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's December like 18, 19, something like that. So before Christmas, anyway. So it's a big party. It's a line outside.
I remember this.
These cats are driving down the street, wilding out. Now, of course, back in the day, there was Joe's Big Bamboo having Thursday night parties, and concerts rather. You know, they bringing Too Short, Bun B, Pimp C. They bringing all that. So
at
they
the old
so
Big Lots.
Yeah, old Big Lots area. So they doing that over there. I'm doing college night at Hadley's too. Some reason, I guess wasn't jumping, or it was jumping, but guys come through up and down Main Street. They parading. They just doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Brothers want to show off their whips, this, that, and the third. But it's a line outside. I don't know if the cat was trying to shoot in the air or not. But he wound up shooting up. The bullets, one bullet, ricocheted off the door at the club. The metal, so there's a glass door, and it's tinted black.
Right.
But the metal part of the door, where you have the handle, the bullet ricocheted off that and hit a homegirl of mine, beautiful soul, in the arm, shattered her, her elbow, blood everywhere. And I was like, what the? Now, I had a clean track record. No nothing like that. Like, have guys gotten to a skirmish at a party?
Yes.
Yeah. At the Q's and Sigmas got into a fight?
Yes. Yeah. I've heard and seen
and
been in a one.
But you know, I can always kind of, cause what's crazy is we was kids, so we make up and be cool the next day.
Right.
But,
different situation. Yeah.
Right, different type of situation. Cause we college men. But at the end of the day, this night, this girl gets a bullet in her freaking elbow, right here, shatters it. Blood everywhere. Of course, I'm inside. I didn't know what happened. We partying inside. Now I got the security. At that time, I had the Nation of Islam as security. Yeah, it was crazy because I started smelling myself a little bit, so I had personal security too. Ego shit. It's some bullshit. But the point is, they got her. We got her to the hospital. I found out what happened. I go see her because I know her. Because again, I speak to every single person.
Right.
So I know her. I go see her. They ain't really feeling me right now, not understandably. You know what I mean? But I'm trying to pay respect. I'm trying to make sure she's fine. Fast forward a month or so, I'm in court.
They suing?
No. They were suing Hadley's, from what I understood. But the attorney said, you need to hush because they're going to turn around and try to sue you. Because you threw the party.
Everybody's liable.
I'm talking about scared.
Finna hit you for everything.
Oh, my God.
No insurance?
Bruh. The club had the insurance.
You didn't have...
Not me. I wasn't insured. I wasn't protected. I was out there on my own. Now, they wind up dropping the case against me. Because I was 23, 22. Like, what you going to get from me, right?
But nothing but ruin, basically.
Just ruin my life.
That's it.
At the end of the day, you ruin a kid's life. But I'm in there green as a mug, right?
Right.
I'm green as a mug. But yeah, that was, scary. And I ain't going to say the girl's name because, out of respect. But at the end of the day, she was a beautiful person with no, people trusted me. You know what I mean?
Right.
To have safe, quality events. And after that, I spared no expense on security. And I went tighter and tighter on the requirements.
Oh, my God.
And I turned into an asshole.
You did.
And I had to.
I've got turned away a
couple
times.
Oh, absolutely.
I was like, I got to the point where I was like, man, fuck.
Right. And that's fine because at the end of the day, there was something bigger at stake.
Right.
Number one is my reputation. Number one, people's lives. Number two, my reputation.
Right.
That could have went the other way. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that on my conscience, I would have stopped.
Right then and there.
It's over with.
Mm.
Somebody die?
Gotta go.
Got it. Now, have people died at other people's events? Absolutely.
Unfortunately.
But I'm a different. I'm customer centric, bro. Like I'll let them in free. You know what I mean? Before I'm not. You know, the money is great, but there's bigger.
It ain't worth that.
No, it ain't worth that. And I didn't go to school for this. You know what I'm saying?
Not for. So let me ask you a question.
Come on with it.
Because this conversation can go on, man. Because I'm learning so much.
Absolutely.
Let me ask you this, Kookieman. What led to everybody's favorite radio spot? The Bad Boys.
Oh, okay.
Now, who all was that? Was you? B Level.
Nope.
That wasn't B Level?
No, sir. Me, Stack 3, and Baby Boy.
Baby Boy. I thought that was B Level.
No, bro. Baby Boy was doing the same thing I was doing, but on the high school level.
In Little Rock?
At the Big Apple.
Okay.
Baby Boy and BG Productions was responsible for all the dance crews back in the late 90s, early 2000s. So a lot of cats that's out here now, that's our age now, they were out there dancing, doing the freak dancing. They had, different dance crews. I can't call all their names, but they had some real live dance crews.
See, we didn't have any dance crews in Palm Bluff. We just had real dudes who was...
Oh, these cats, man, you talking about...
Yeah.
I'm talking about straight Omarion. I'm talking about getting it.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying? That. Like,
we was just... Shout out to GC, man. Shout out to Olive Woods, WGC, Cameo.
Cameo.
My brother, Cameo. Cakes, Chris Terry. All my brothers,
Chris
man.
Terry.
Hey, man. All my brothers. Doolittle, Bigfoot. 9'8", man. If you a 9'8" from the Bluff, if you know who I am, you know who he is, man. Y'all know who GC is. Shout out GC. We wasn't doing all that, man. Yeah. But
y'all wasn't, but we
y'all that was up here.
Uchi
Wally Wally. The hell, man.
Bro.
We was just down there trying to get at.
Nah, bro. We had girls going crazy back
then. I remember that.
I mean? Like,
it was at the Big Apple.
Oh yeah.
The old grocery store.
Right.
What was it? I'm trying to think of some of them other little dance crews y'all had.
It was 6 Deep. It was Freak by Nature.
Yes.
It was 304. It was,
all
it
was
of girl groups. It was guy groups.
Yeah.
Now, I wasn't in the group.
Yeah, you was out of school by then.
Yeah, I was out of school, but I used to. I used to be with the crew because we danced. We was WDLH. We don't love them hoes.
I remember all these things.
Shout out BB Shay, Joffrey Starks, the whole crew, man.
Yeah, man. So let me ask you a question.
Karen,
when y'all got the Bad Boys jumping.
All right, so we got the Bad Boys jumping like this. I had a party at the Bank of America building, downtown Little Rock, 23rd floor. It was my birthday party. 23. My 23rd birthday party. D Fish come through. Derek Fisher. Corliss. You name it. Bunch of celebrities, right? Mm-hmm. They all come through. It's crazy. Broadway Joe was like, yo, can I come film the Broadway Joe video show? Cool. Come on. Party jumping. Okay? 23rd floor, everybody dressed. Like, we 23, bro, dressing like we some millionaires. Every woman, every guy coming there suited and booted.
Ready to go.
Like, like real talk, I did not let you up the elevator if you had on jeans and tennis shoes. You damn sure couldn't wear no hats and sports apparel, right?
Right.
Because now I'm a member to the club. It's called the Capital Club. You had to be, it's a pretty penny to be a part of it. So in order to throw parties there, you had to be a member. And the guy was like, look, they can't have no riffraff. I'm like, well, cool. So I'm a noob now. We kicking it. Let's do it. Everybody up there kicking it. The next day, I get a call from my sales rep from Power 92. Shout out to Angela Madison. She said, Broadway Joe want to holler at you. Said, hey, how would you like to be a guest DJ? Marky Mark is gone. Stack 3 is on. I think Stack was on for like a week before we got there. Stack had radio experience. He come out of a station in Helena, Arkansas.
Right. His hometown.
Right. We get there. Baby Boy and I pull up. I know Gary well. So we chop it up. We go up and we're like, so what we supposed to be doing? You know what I mean? Stack like he behind the mic. He said, yeah, we the Bad Boys. And I'm like, and I'm like, when we get a name? Like, I'm just Cookie. I'm just Kookieman. Kookieman.com. Because at that point, I had my website.
Right.
I was doing.
This was before Facebook.
Oh, come
and all
on.
social.
I had Facebook.
Yeah.
If I knew what I had, I'd have been a billionaire by now.
For real.
If I knew what I had, I'd be a billionaire.
You had all the banners.
I had all the pictures, all the banners, everything.
All that.
I had everything.
Even Black Planet wasn't even jumping.
Black Planet wasn't jumping. I had it all.
Bro, what was you on?
I did not see the forest for the trees.
Oh my God.
I swear for God. Bro, when I tell you, I had login. You had to log in to Kookieman.com to see the pictures from the party.
Pictures and to try to buy them.
There you go. And so the reality is, if I'd have turned that into a market itself, I would have had the Facebook.
And then not try to sell the pictures and say, here you can see.
Here you go. You can share.
You can comment.
I just need you to log in. And I create this network. Now I got all these email addresses. Now I use the email addresses to market the parties. But I did not use the email addresses to sell it to companies to say, this is how you tap into a college audience. I had no idea.
You didn't do that then, but you...
I know now. Yeah.
Right.
I flipped it.
So we get there with Bad Boys.
We had Bad Boys, Stack Threes there, Baby Boy, and I don't know what to do. So we just talk crap on the radio. First 2 nights. Joe said, I like the energy. You don't want to say these things. You don't want to do that. But you know what? I need to come up with some stuff and just make it more entertaining. And I was like, bet. So then we never talk about money. I'm just happy to be on the radio.
Right.
Because real spit, I'm plugging my party. The party is Saturday. I'm on the radio. It's Wednesday. Hey, party Saturday night, Conway skating rink, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And they was like, you can't really do it like that. You know, you got to figure out another way to do it because it's advertising. I said, well, I ain't getting paid to be here. What you mean? It's got to be a benefit to me at some point.
Right.
So they pushed a contract in my face, and I said, well, nah. Because I don't want no money from y'all. I'd rather do this. I'd rather be on the air and talk about my stuff.
For free.
For free.
No, it wasn't for free.
No. It was free. It cost me coming down there and being on the radio.
Yeah, but... we knew about Kookieman, and we knew, they're going to be talking, they're going to be, so we tuning in.
So I got the audience. Now I'm plugging my stuff without paying for the advertising at first. Then the other jocks got to hating because, they go and see what I do. If I make X amount of dollars and I'm doing that, so it's like, well, no, you got to regulate that thing a little bit better. So, we worked it out. But the Bad Boy thing, great run because number one, we became the number 1 night show in the region. Not because it was only Power 92 here, and I think it was 97, Hot 97.
No, No Name wasn't here yet.
No Name had already come and left. No Name had come and left before me.
But what I'm saying, he hadn't started.
So there was another station called Hot 97.
Right, he hadn't started that yet.
Rick Vaughn, Player started that station. So you ain't on your history. Rick Vaughn, Player.
Well, you remember I'm from Palm Bluff,
right? So Rick Vaughn was on that station. Then he went and got No Name and put No Name on that station. Then No Name came back,
and that's when No Name.
Right. He turned up over there. We turned up over here, and we murdered him.
Cause it was.
I mean, we Bad Boys. We 100,000 watts. We on Power 92.
Man, y'all had that thing booming.
Man, Who You With? Roll Call.
Yeah.
Fat 5 at 8. Like
all that.
We were killing.
Where did you get some of those ideas from?
Well, Roll Call was originally Stack 3's idea. He got it from, I think, Stan Bell out of Memphis. Stan Bell was on K97 doing what he called a roll call. We switched it up and made it our version of roll call where we let them rap live on the air.
I remember that.
His roll call was they say one line and he go to the next caller.
And the next caller pick up.
And the next caller pick up.
But I remember y'all letting them rap live.
But then what happened is it got crazy because the freestyle started getting kind of out of hand. We live on the air. So Joe was like, dead that. Record that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Because they going to say anything. Because a couple of times, a couple of them cats get out there and they'll say, some old outlandish stuff just on GP. You know what I mean? So it was different. But we worked it out. So anyway, the Who You With, man, I was doing it at the parties. Because by this time, I'm on the mic at the parties, just that and the third.
Who you with?
Yeah. So
Who you with?
Who you with? So I was like,
okay.
We had to incorporate the radio station. We had to make the shout outs. So at 9 o'clock, we were like, okay, we're going to make this thing happen where we interact with the people, with the kids, and at the same time, we're promoting the station. We did it like 2 times and it caught on. So the third time we doing it, everybody's like, I want to do who you with. I want to do you with. And the blinds was buzzing. So imagine the phone lines like a switchboard with a bunch of lines. We just go down the line. It's ringing. Who you with? Bad boy. And what's your name? Da da da. And what's your station, baby? And where you from? And what's your station? And
I remember.
And then on beat, next caller. Now, we don't know if this mother sucker gonna say any damn thing right or wrong, right? We have no idea. We just trusting that the program is working. And
did it work?
It did. It did. Now until it didn't, because a couple of times somebody get on there and just
go
motherfucker. It just. And so then we say, okay, we're gonna start recording a little bit. But when I was on there, I ain't record. I went live every single time.
Every single time.
I said, man, we bad boys, right? We bad boys.
We got to do it.
Let's live up to the name.
And whatever come with it.
I got in trouble so many times because I was so defiant because I just felt like I was entitled.
I don't have
to be here. That's how, you know what I'm saying?
What humbled you?
What humbled me is when they said...
not just with that.
Oh, man.
What humbled you?
Having kids. Holding it. Now, I got 3 sons. I hold my first baby that first time. There's a moment in everybody's life where you realize that it ain't about you no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
For me,
that was held that baby.
Oh my God. Me? Like, this is real. I'm responsible for this. I am, everything in me is in this right here. I gotta do this right. Because we know what happens when you don't. That's an humbling experience. For any father out there, shout out to all the real fathers. I ain't talking about no weekend situation. Like, for real. Like, you there every day. It's different. Now, I ain't dissing nobody, whatever your situation is. I'm not dissing you. But there's a difference when you there every single day and everything about you gets poured into them. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, maybe you're not a father yet, right? Okay, so it's different. Please understand. Your father, they feel the same way. Because it's like you make a solemn promise to yourself, to God, to that baby. I mean, day one.
I'm here.
Not only am I here,
I got you.
That if anybody, for any reason, do anything to you, I'm killing them.
Damn.
Period. I'm dying. You remember that movie, what's the movie? Denzel. John Q. That's it.
You got to be there.
Did you understand the frustration in that man? That is an humbling experience. When you get to the point where, look, kill me. You can do whatever you want to me. My baby live. That's humbling. So I changed everything.
So, because we finna wrap this up, Kookieman.
Oh, man, I've been here for a minute, huh? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, you good. One more question, dog. What switched it over to... How did you switch over from the parties to the next level?
Well, let's be clear. I ain't never stopped doing parties.
Right.
I told myself I was gonna stop, but I never stopped because I love the grind. I love the hustle. And I actually like giving people something that's different than what. And not no diss to clubs, but clubs are different from parties.
Right.
And every promoter that does events in this town has a different swag about themselves that may not appeal to people or a group of people that I like to associate with. You know what I mean?
Right.
And not that there's no higher or lower in the scales. It's just different. You know what I mean? Some people love Walmart. Some people hate Walmart. Some people love like Target. Some people love Family Dollar. Some people love Dollar General. Like, it's just different strokes. Some people be cute. Some people be a Kappa. We still black men, right?
Right.
But we just prefer different. You know, I don't look good in purple and gold. I tried it. It don't work for me. But anyway.
Do I really want to be a cowboy?
Nah, I want to be a sweet new. At the end of the day.
Maybe this. Let me try. You got some pictures with throwing up the hooks. So when you switched over and said, okay, I'm gonna do this thing.
All right. So because growth, man, I went to school for a marketing degree,
and that's where
I got a marketing degree. I had to get my big boy pants on. Let me tell you something. I got a whole baby.
Right.
I can't feed no baby saying who you with in the party.
So let me ask you this. So once you switched it up, what was the next step after you switched it up, business wise? Because a lot of people don't know.
I'm a family man.
The next venture though.
Oh yeah. TDG Design Group. You talking about the agency?
Right.
Yeah. So the magic is this. I've always fancied myself doing marketing, and you hit the nail on the head early in the interview when you said you already had marketing down. You absolutely right. I had the prowess in me already. I just had to hone in what I was doing. It wasn't about throwing a party. It was about how do I create something to make people move how I want them to move. And when I created the Who You With situation with the radio, or the Kookieman.com website, or the First Friday with Vibe events, and all, like, I was able to identify how different people like to move. Now, how do I incorporate that to other people's brands in order to figure out how to make a profit off of it?
And that's where the design group comes in.
Come on, man. Because I was on the radio doing just fine, and I was selling ads for Power 92 during the daytime.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd had 2 jobs. When I graduated, I was doing sales for Power 92 in the day and then doing on the radio at night. But that was a conflict of interest because it never been done before because the two sides never,
Right.
But I got into the agency world because I realized these clients, and our first big client, of course, when I got in the agency world, was Stamp Out Smoking.
I remember.
And I created this commercial with kids rapping. I don't like smoke in my mouth. Shout out to Adrian Tillman, who actually wrote the lyrics.
607.
607. 607.
Shout out 607.
607.
There's a lot of history just for Arkansas rap right now.
For sure. Oh, me and Adrian, we did a song together. Man, 607. Me and 607 did a song, The Rock. Like, I'm on the remix, all that. Like, I tried the rap thing for a little while, but that ain't really what I do. You know what I mean? But I'll give you a copy of it because I keep up with stuff like that because all my commercials and stuff were raps. But, man, I know you got to wrap up.
Yeah, we got to get out of here, man. Listen,
I got stories forever.
Hey, listen, man, it has been an amazing adventure. This is your boy Big Nate, man. I'm sorry if I didn't do all that enough, man. But listen, I got my boy here, Kookieman. Hey, Kookieman.com, Telly, whatever you want to call him.
You can call me everything.
Hey,
man. Call me crazy.
I've truly enjoyed it. But Kookieman, look, we finna get into the 870 show, man. And I know
I hang out for a minute till y'all get crazy.
It's gonna get crazy real early, real quick. Hey, this is the Real Underground radio station, man. Hey, this is your boy Nate Logic. Hey, we finna tap into the 870. If you didn't hear him, Bobby Lowe already, billionaire Bobby, I'm sorry. He already in the building. He already got it on his mind. Iceman in the cut. Hey, I'm finna step off for a few more minutes, baby. Hey, this your boy Nate Logic, baby. This Kookieman. Hey, before we go, man, you want to hear that song again?
Come on, yeah.
Let me get that thing bumping.
Shout out to the triplets, baby.
Yeah, man.
They've been long-time supporters, too. They go back to 9-7 to me. For real. They was underage coming to PJs.
I wanted to ask you about your first party in Palm Bluff.
Bananas.
Where was it?
PJs.
Ooh! Hey! Whoa! Kookieman.com.
baby.
The Real Underground. Nate Logic, baby. Ooh. We finna get out of here. The 870 show coming.